Good morning, drivers. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys good morning. Thank God that you woke up, that you're here, you're alive. And I wanted to address a couple of things. I am coming back with the second part of my truckers haul. And I just wanted to let you guys know that every day you should be thankful that you woke up. This is something that's bothered me for a while, just with different people. I don't know if I told you guys before, but I used to be a housewife, so I was in the house most of the time after dropping off the kids, running errands and doing stuff like that. But now that I come to the public eye, there's so many different attitudes in the morning, and it's just ridiculous that you wake up with negativity. So we need to change that as people. I'm not saying you personally that's you. I'm just saying as a general in people. I mean, if you went to sleep last night and you woke up this morning, that's number one. That's a blessing. Number two, if you went to bed last night and you didn't pray about it, ask God for forgiveness for those sins, seen and unseen, then, I mean, when you wake up, you should be able to start that day new and fresh and whole and be productive. But to wake up with a sour attitude and you say good morning, what's good about it? And it's like, whoa, wow, okay. Well, I don't want those negative energies bouncing on me, because I try to keep it 100. I try to keep it positive. I try to keep it moving forward, never backwards, because when we go backwards, sometimes we miss what we were going to achieve in the future, but we're so stuck in the past that we can't get there. So I did want to say that, and especially if you're a driver, you're faced with a lot of negative motives all day, and that's from four-wheelers, that's from other truckers, that's from your DBL or your dispatcher, from pretty much everybody. The shippers can be rude or mean. They could be having a bad day. Just be conscious of that. Number one, the energy that we put out is usually the energy we receive. So, like I said, just be focused and mindful of that. It's sad to see and hear, but if you really pay attention, and I've just been out here a couple weeks and I see it, and I'm just like, I try to change people's perspective and their reaction to me. Like, I'll say good morning and they'll mad dog you or keep walking, and then you have those others that are very, very positive, and that feeds me, so that keeps me going. Other than that, I'm sure you guys have seen that or taken heed to that, but I just want you guys to stay positive and just understand that their attitude doesn't have to be your attitude. But sometimes it is best to be silent and just keep going, but sometimes it is to speak or encounter someone and give them a positive note. You never know what they need. Everybody's going through something. A lot of people don't like to share their problems or what they're going through, basically because of judgment, negative thoughts, all of that. So let's just try to be positive. Let's try to inspire. Let's try to keep our minds clear and free and moving forward so that we can get better, right? We want to be better so we can do better. So let's get to the haul that I promised you guys. First thing I'm holding right here is a flashlight that I got from Walmart. It was like $3. So again, purple is my favorite color. That's why I picked that up. I usually don't see a lot of stuff in purple, so when I see stuff in purple, I grab it, because it's springtime now. Everything's going to be in the pink colors and the aquas and all of those pastel colors. I'm not really too much of a pastel fan, but I will buy them. But anyways, that's enough about me. That's what I really like. I'm going to zoom this out just a little. Woo, not that much. Okay, so from Costco, I usually buy this brand, Arrowhead, and the reason I buy this brand is because it is a 23.7 ounce bottle, but it has the flip top. So when you're driving, all you have to do is just grab the water in this. You don't have to take the water bottle top off and all. That's a distraction when you're driving. So I do like those. I get them from Costco. They're no more than $4 and you get 24 of them. So that's like, I mean, that's cheap, because if you buy a bottle of water in the truck stop, that can cost you right up to $3 depending on the size. So now I'm going to get into my cooking stuff. And like I told you guys last night, I showed you a couple of the pans and stuff that I use. You will need foil for pretty much everything, because it's easy cleanup. And remember, I told you keep your trash cans, because they accumulate trash very fast. So I got these from Dollar Tree. Remember, I like things on sale. $1 is even better. I got a whisk for when I'm making my soups and things like that. Scrambled eggs or whatever, if I have that much time in the morning. I also got these at the 99-cent store. These were not at Dollar Tree. They're 100% pineapple juice. So sometimes I like to make Asian dishes like teriyaki and, you know, different sauces. I'm a condiment person. I love sauce on just about everything. I'm not a ketchup person, but I like sauces. So I bought that. And I told you guys also about these pans that I cook with. And this is the size that you need for the lunch box. The lunchbox that I showed you guys, it was black and it heats up to 400. You get a pack of 3 for $1, and the truck stops, I think they're $3.99 for this same amount. Yeah, $3.99 or $1 for 3. I like cheap. I also got bigger ones, and my intentions on the larger ones was because of the fact that if I do like a mini lasagna or a spaghetti or a barbecue, I also have the lids, and then if I make them at night and then do like a meal prep, I can also take these in the morning, and then I have my lunch for tomorrow, for the next day. So I could eat it for dinner, put some away for my lunch tomorrow, and then we're good to go. And these were also $1. There was also one more, but I think I might, oh, here it is. Okay, so this one is for like round pans. I mean, you never know what you can make in this, but there's always something that you can find to make with that. Try Pinterest. There's always a recipe. Or I know on Facebook there's a group called Big Truck Cooking, or Cooking in Big Trucks. I don't know the name, I'm sorry. And I don't have computer skills to where I can like add that information in. So maybe I'll write it down and I'll tell you guys in my next video. So I also showed you the blue wipes that I got yesterday. Sorry, it felt like my truck was moving, but I'm at the shippers. I guess they're walking back there in the trailer. It scared me. Anyways, reusable wipes, like I told you, like right now I've just already started cleaning my dash because from this morning it's already dusty again. So those were $1. I went to Big Lots and I got my tea. I got jasmine tea. And it's green tea. Like I told you, I am trying to get that summer body ready. So it's less sugar than Gatorade and less sugar than Coca-Cola. Even though I know I will stop and probably buy a Coca-Cola or Gatorade. I got the Caress Daily Silk Bars. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, okay. These were $2. So I mean, you get 3 bars of soap, so that was cheap to me. I know they're more expensive in Walmart. I got some oh, you guys, you have to keep lotion, shea butter, cocoa butter, whatever you use to keep your body skin conditioned and moisturized, because it gets so dry out here. Look, I put on full cocoa butter this morning, and look, that's just in 2 hours. I'm ashy, like my hands aren't ashy, but but my arms are, and your legs get ashy, so you want to keep something to stay moisturized. I got these. This is like a loofah, but it's in a towel, like a washcloth towel, and you can scrub your back and your... I've been peeling so bad since I've been on the road, and my mother was saying that maybe because I'm not constantly putting on lotion, like, because I'm working, so that makes sense. I got these, which I've never seen them, so I was very excited, but I've always thought about this. But they're straw cleaners. I showed you guys my purple cup last night, and I don't usually drink a straw, but it does have a hole inside, and I'm going to use that to clean around that, because if you take a look at your cups later in the week after you started using them, there is, like, I don't want to call it dirt, but residue from you constantly drinking on it, and I don't want to get sick, so we will be cleaning that out. I wear makeup, so I got these brushes. They're concealer brushes, and I wear a lot of concealer because my morning is very fast, so I do concealer, eyeliner, and lipstick. And if I have more minutes, like if I wake up early, I'll do the whole full face, but just to get me going, I do those little things. These were $1 each. I also bought some face cleaner, or charcoal cleanser. I've never used this. I don't really wear makeup that much to where I have to like deep clean every night, but every once in a while when I get a shower and I want to deep clean everything, that's really going to come in handy. And of course, this is good old-fashioned Pond's. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the glare, but these were $1. So you guys know me by now. I like sale prices and I like budget. I won't say I'm cheap, but I don't like to spend a lot of money. So that was what I picked up at that was Big Lots. So I'm going to show you guys some other stuff that I did purchase. I had told you guys last night that I'm trying to do more workout type things. So let me show you what I did get for my workout stuff. So I have a yoga mat back here. It's too far to reach right now, but it's purple. I got a yoga mat. So right now, like, I'm at the Shippers. I could have clocked out and did some workouts right here in the yard. I mean, I don't know these people, but I want to get my body right? So I can move to a safe spot where trucks aren't coming in and out, of course, and do some crunches, do some jumping jacks, do some lunges. You get the idea. Just, manage your time accordingly. I did buy these. They're training. Well, it's called Zone Training Interchangeable Resistance Band. And the reason I like this one is because I can put this on the back of my trailer, and I can do the resistance with that. So I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I picked up. Also, I keep bleach water around, so I got this spray bottle, and I mix it half bleach and half water, shake it up, and like I said, I'm disinfecting stuff all day. Yeah, most of them are my germs, but my germs are coming from places I've been, so I don't want to carry that stuff around. And speaking of germs, you guys need these. I need them especially, but they're Lysol wipes. And these came as well, as I explained, with the Lysol spray. They're having all of these value pack deals, which is so much more convenient and economical to buy the value packs, because why spend $5 or $6 when you could spend $7 or $8 and get 3 times the product or double the product? I don't know. I was just raised that way. Get more for your money. Don't spend, don't spend more than you have to. Those are things I will always use. So therefore, I went and splurged. Last night I was telling you guys how I make my oatmeal in the morning, and it saves me a lot, and then I'm not hungry during the day. So this is the pack that I bought, and this is the value pack. This is 18 pack, and I like the brown sugar one, and they come in little packets like this. And what I do is in the morning, depends on how hungry I am or how far I have to drive. If I'm just doing a short little trip, I'll just do 1 packet. But if I'm doing 300 miles or more, I'll do 2 packets because, like I said, when I'm sitting in traffic, I can grab my bowl and put a few spoonfuls in my mouth. It depends on what I'm doing. So I make it accordingly to my trip plan. So that was that. And then the rest, I don't know if you guys want to see this, but I'm going to show you a little bit just to get the gist of it. Instant coffee. Remember I told you guys about making your own coffee in the morning if you have one of those water boiler things, or even if you go into the truck stops, they'll let you get hot water. It's where the coffee is, there's like these orange spouts. And am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling because the guy in the truck next to me is like looking at me like, okay, tone it down, girl. Or maybe he's wondering what I'm doing. Okay. Sometimes I perceive body language a little differently. But anyways, so there is 7 in here. So this is only $1. $1. So imagine that being your week. Like I said, I'm out for 11 days and I was getting a cup of coffee every morning at the truck stop. And I think the cheapest I paid was $1.49. This guy just ran all over this curb and I am just like, wow. But anyways, he's doing what he got to do. I guess he's got to get in the dock. Yeah, I'm scary. So changing the subject, I will circle around and do, yeah. So anyways, back to this video. So what I was trying to say is I've never paid less than $1.49 for 1 cup of coffee. Exception of the times when I told you, like, the cashiers will be like, go ahead, honey, you know, have breakfast, coffee on us or breakfast on us. And this headband is like killing this crochet, boy. Okay, so let's do the math on that. So if we spend $1.49, let's just say that's the cheapest, times 7, you see where I'm at? We're like at $9. This was $1. So, and that's 7 days of coffee. So I mean, I look at things like that, and then I write it down. I started my little budget journal that I was telling you guys about last night. Yesterday I spent $6.93 on stuff that I already had in my truck, but I didn't want to eat it. You know, it looked better at Chipotle, you know, so, but now I gotta bring myself back down to reality and teach myself to save. So I also got rice because I didn't show you guys, but I got a Aurora, I forgot what it was called, but it's like a steam cooker. It cooks everything, and it has the cigarette lighter and it has the plug, so I can make my rice. And like I said, if I make 2 cups of rice, that's gonna last me pretty much my week. I got these by mistake because I did not know these were microwavable. I just saw just add water, but apparently that's why they tell you to read the whole thing, and I just saw water and I went with it because I have a water heater. But those are actually for microwavable. But in my lunchbox, I found that if I put that in there with the water, it'll cook it up. It'll take longer, but it'll cook it up. So there's always a way. Seasonings, I have tons of seasonings, but I didn't break that out for you guys. I didn't want to bore you guys. I do love to cook, so I'm always buying cooking stuff, and it's really hard to change when you get in the truck because you can't compulsive buy stuff like you used to for the house. So I'm trying to teach myself different strategies on things like I don't need. Couple things that I love, a good gnocchi soup. I don't know if you guys go to Olive Garden, but I love that soup. So of course I can't pull into Olive Garden as I would like to all the time. So I bought the gnocchi, and then when I think I'm gonna cook a big meal, like if I'm stopped somewhere like at a Walmart, I can go and get the cream and the half and half and butter, and that's really all you need for that, for any cream soup. and then of course garlic and all of that stuff, and then let that go in my crock pot while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. And then at the night I have my cream soup. It might be cold where I'm dispatched to, so you never know. Prepare yourself, you know. Their soup and salad meal is like $9 now, so you figure you might spend $9 or maybe even $11 making the soup, but you've got multiple bowls, so think about it that way. You're stretching your money. Also, I bought avocado oil, and that's for when I'm gonna fry up something. I might fry some fish or something, or saute some chicken or anything. As I just said, I do love spices, so I got a couple more things. And I mean, you never can go wrong with garlic powder or black pepper. So bought those. And let's see what else I have here. Oh, more condiments. Then I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I got for bath time. And then I'm pretty much done for the day. I like hot stuff, so this is sriracha. Sometimes I'll go to Panda Express and I'll forget to put my sauces in there, or I just want extra, so now I have my own. I love refried beans. Like I told you, I don't eat meat much, but I will do refried beans and then put like cilantro, cheese, sour cream. I would load this sucker up, boy, and it's good. So it's better than going to wherever, you know, for whatever you need. Hold on one second. All done?
All done.
Thank you. Just go back to the office.
Yep, yeah, you take that paperwork all the way back to the office. I'll put your chalk block, pull all
the way up, and then do my tandems. Okay. Thank you. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys, because they just called me, is these shower bags that you can get at like Dollar Tree or whatever. I got these from Big Lots. They're only $1. So thank you guys so much, and you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.